Hey guys, I just want to come on here for a second because Callie just uploaded her new video, Life of a Free Spirit. She just uploaded her video and she covers a point about Amberlynn's whole TikTok, like why I'm shadow banned and this and that. So I want to play this for you real quick.
Y'all, so this is crazy. I just got done reacting to Amber's drama, tea, and mess. I'm done being silent video. That reaction is over like about an hour long, right? So it's gonna take me some time to edit. But you guys know how I get in my reactions. I get a little carried away. Girl, okay, so I missed a total point that I could have made. And I only noticed this editing back my reaction. And I'm livid, okay? I'm livid. I can't even believe this went over my head because she was, saying so many things and, she gets a rise out of you, okay? So Amberlynn Reid brought to the attention in her video that on TikTok, she wanted to seem like she was no longer a part of the Creator Fund. This may or may not be true. The only person who knows this for sure is Amberlynn Reid, okay?
So anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is kind of like a dehumanized update moment, because last episode I did talk to you guys about how I feel dehumanized, and I read some of y'all's comments. I read your guys' messages, and a lot of you actually agree with me, especially in my private DMs. You guys made me feel so validated, so I completely appreciate that. And then there's a portion of people, especially in the comments, I noticed comments are brutal. It's like trendy to be mean to me, but in the comments people were invalidating my feelings and how I felt. But I wanted to share a few more reasons why I feel like I am dehumanized on my channel. So this one for me is kind of hard. This also happened on Instagram. I'm not sure if it still is happening on Instagram, but this currently is happening on TikTok. So you search my name on TikTok and it says, "No results found. This phrase may be associated with behavior or content that violates our guidelines."
Okay, so you see in that portion right there, those are videos. And then she goes and looks up Trisha Paytas and Eugenia Cooney and Shane Dawson. I apologize. My son's practicing his alto saxophone. So if you hear that in the background, I really do apologize. But I'm going to try to get this out either way. Eugenia Cooney has 2.13. Okay. Sorry about that. My son came in the room. So Eugenia Cooney has 2.13 million subscribers. Trisha Paytas has 5 million subscribers. Shane Dawson has 19.6 million subscribers. Amber has, last time I checked, 200,000 subscribers. So on top of that, Callie goes on to point out that here, I'll let it play.
Okay, how? Literally, I have a TikTok. You guys can see it right here. I have a TikTok. Mm-hmm. I am not off of TikTok. I've never done anything bad on TikTok. I was making money on TikTok at one point, but then they stopped the Creator Fund. So it's nothing that I have done on TikTok to create this to happen. And also, this happened with Instagram as well. And I did nothing.
I'm sorry. My son sounds like he's Amberlynn being run over by a goose. Sorry. Please pardon the interruption, but I really wanted to make this video, and I just, Callie pointed it out, and she makes an excellent point, so I really want this to be, seen.
I still have a profile on Instagram. I've never been kicked off of Instagram, so it was nothing I did.
I can't prove she's still a part of the Creator Fund, especially on TikTok, even though I know I'm newly, in love with the TikTok, and I'm, learning it still.
But see, look, right here, her Instagram... I'm sorry, that's her TikTok. My apologies, that's her TikTok. Her TikTok is Rarity Cat. It's not under Amberlynn Reid. And if you look up Shane Dawson, Trisha Paytas, and Eugenia Cooney, they're all under their names, not under Rarity Cat. And her Instagram stuff is the same thing. It's Rarity Cat. So of course there's not going to be anything under Amber's name, because Amber doesn't have her name on the platform. You know what I mean? She does not have the, official Amberlynn Reid. She's Rarity Cat. So, Callie, I am so sorry that I paused it at this moment. But just listen.
and enjoying it. I don't know. I am not a part of the Creator Fund yet on TikTok, but I can't prove or disprove that she is or is not a part of the Creator Fund currently. Okay, I wish I could because I'm in the mood. But she did some old gaslighting mess, bro. When she searched Amberlynn Reid on TikTok, when she searched Amberlynn Reid on TikTok, she was saying, yeah, when you search Amberlynn Reid on TikTok, my TikTok doesn't even come up. Nothing comes up. It's just a bunch of hate videos and a bunch of mess and a bunch of And when she's scrolling through her search bar and the Amberlynn Reid accounts on TikTok, yes, visibly under the name Amberlynn Reid, nothing comes up. Bro, her handle on TikTok, similar to how it used to be on Instagram, is Rarity Cat. Amberlynn Reid's actual handle on TikTok is Rarity Cat, not Amberlynn Reid. If she wants to claim the Amberlynn Reid handle before she can possibly get verified, she probably should. But do not pull a false narrative and victimize yourself. And the reason why I'm pissed about this is because she tries to utilize Eugenia as an example.
TikTok to create this to happen. And also this happened with Instagram as well. And I did nothing. I still have a profile on Instagram. I've never been kicked off of Instagram, so it was nothing I did. So in my head, I was like, okay, is it because I'm just controversial, if you will? So I thought of one of the most unliked YouTubers, or what people would like to consider someone who is extremely unliked, which I completely disagree. And I looked up Trisha Paytas on TikTok. She's viewable. There's tons of profiles with her.
And see, that's her name. That's her handle. She uses her name as her handle, not Rarity Cat, nothing else. Like, my TikTok stuff is Harley Q91, I think it is, but it's not my name. It's not my name. So if I wanted to become verified or, be a part of the Creator Fund, I can't use Harley Q91 because that's not my name. It's not like officially mine. Like Keanu Reeves has Keanu Reeves Official, or Jim Cummings, who's the voice of Winnie the Pooh and other Disney characters. His is Jim Cummings Official. Like there's these creators are using their names, not other names. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I missed this point too, and I'm really glad Callie pulled up this point because it's relevant. You know what I mean? So to sit here and be like, oh, well, I haven't done anything. Yeah, because there's nothing under your name. And anything that is under your name, like, it's all snippets of your videos and stuff. And most of the reaction video TikToks are under things that are adjacent to your name, like Dainty Girl or, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's no Amberlynn Reid Official because you're not using that. And nobody can claim that because it's not them.
Name, there's hashtags, etc., etc. So I said, you know what? How about I try someone else? Shane Dawson. We all know all the scandal.
Again, 19.6 million followers that Shane Dawson has. 19.6 million on YouTube. Trisha Paytas has 5 million on YouTube, and Eugenia Cooney has 2.13 million followers. And Amberlynn only has, 200K? So, yeah, Markiplier, which is my favorite YouTuber, he has a TikTok. Crank Gameplays, Ethan Nestor, has an official TikTok because I believe Ethan has his own thing, either that or it's under his YouTube handle, which is Crank Gameplays. So I'm not gonna say for sure, but these are all their official names, and she's mad that her name isn't official because she hasn't made it official.
Everything that he's done, nope, he still pops up as well. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, well, what's different about me? Like, what did I do? I literally am just a small YouTube channel.
Exactly, a small YouTube channel. You are a small YouTube channel. You're not going to get recognized that, and your name isn't in the handle because it's not your official handle. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to, I'm pretty sure if you go underneath and look up Rarity Cat, you'll find her. Honest to God, you'll find her. So for her to be like, oh, well, I haven't done anything. Everybody's dehumanizing me. Ma'am, the Jews that were enslaved and all that at Auschwitz, those people were dehumanized. They were literally boiled down to a number. They were literally subjected to inhumane conditions. They were unalived in mass numbers. I believe, if I'm correct, the total is over 6 million, and they still haven't found, like, everybody. Like, you're not oppressed. You are not being dehumanized. So for you to sit here at 200K subscribers when we have 19, 5, and 2 point whatever million subscribers for each of these very well-known people who are controversial and stuff like that in their own rights, it's like trying to say that you're just as good as Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star has millions of subscribers, which I'm not sure how many millions because I didn't look that up. I just kind of like thought of Jeffree Star off the top of my head because of Shane Dawson. But you're not special. Like, you're not bad enough to be known through, you're not bad enough to be a household name. In this household, you're well known. I promise you. In this household, in my household of 3, you are well known. All right? I talk about you constantly. But guess what? That's 3 people out of, millions of people that are on the planet, billions of people that are on the planet. So for you to sit here and be so offended that you're not special enough, girl, get over yourself. Like, really, really, really get over yourself. Because, like, it's just not going to happen.
So I tried to think, okay, so what's the differences between me, Trish, and Shane besides the obvious? Oh, I have an eating disorder. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the other side of the spectrum, someone else on YouTube who has an eating disorder, and people love to talk about it. Eugenia Cooney, if I pronounce her.
Eugenia. And I don't even know if Foodie Beauty is on TikTok, which I don't think she is, but I don't even know if she's on Instagram. I think Foodie Beauty only has a Twitter, and that kind of tracks, you know what I mean? Foodie Beauty's like, 40-something? So she's a good 10 years older than myself. I'm 30. So she's at least 40 that I think. So I'm just like, I know she's a little bit older, but she's 40. So Twitter was a big thing, like, back in the day, and I never got into Twitter. I am kind of now, like, I post stuff every once in a while of, YouTubers that I watch, like the Paranormal Files with Colin Browen. I think that's how you say his name, Browen. And then, Twin Paranormal, I'll retweet their videos. I'll retweet stuff for them to, like, gain traction and stuff. Or, if I personally see something of Amber's content that I don't like, or Foodie Beauty's content, I know for a fact that I have reposted some stuff about Foodie Beauty on there to, like, gain attention from YouTube when she was banned from the platform, and then she made another channel and tried to do that. All right, sorry about that. My son came in and asked me a question. I know it, like, literally no time has passed for you, but let's go ahead and continue the video.
I'm wrong. I do apologize. So I looked her up on TikTok. Well, there she is. There's a bunch of hashtags with her and a bunch of names with her. So why?
And if you notice, I think I already made this point, but if you look in the very beginning, Amber's looking up videos instead of users, and now she's looking up users instead of videos. So that could be a point to touch on as far as, like, hey, you're looking up the actual users themselves rather than videos that are made about those users.
There are no results found for me.
To be be honest, I'm going to be very honest. I only know of Eugenia's Instagram, YouTube, and her Twitch, okay? You guys know, to be honest, I don't follow many YouTubers, or I'm not on TikTok. I'm on TikTok to get the hell away from YouTube because YouTube is garbage. All right, so I'm enjoying like the content that I enjoy on there and like doing like the what's a given challenges. That's what I'm enjoying on there for right now, and also trying to learn how to edit and So that's my current interest. So those of you who do follow YouTubers on TikTok or whatever else, you can have that, you can enjoy that, and you can live for that. However, I cannot believe that during my reaction, I kind of let this slip. I do say she needs to take it up with TikTok if it's an issue. And I did say that I would provide receipts in that reaction, which I did. However, to go and like, the reaction's already an hour long, and it's going to take me a while, and y'all are going to get it, okay? If y'all don't get it in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning, y'all know how I am, all right? But like, I wasn't going to, because this is a whole rant, and it would just make the video longer and more tedious to edit. And honestly, the longer the videos are for me to edit personally, the more glitches that can happen, unfortunately for me on my end. So I'm not messing with it, and I'd rather upload this. But I cannot believe this woman utilized a whole false narrative. Search Amberlynn Reid in the search bar on TikTok, knowing damn well her own account handle is not under Amberlynn Reid herself. It's under Rarity Cat. She could literally change that for 2 seconds. As far as I'm concerned, she's not yet verified. So this makes the ability for change that much easier for her. And exactly. For her to utilize this to attack the audience and reaction channels again, as if she's some level of a victim, is literally infuriating. And to utilize Eugenia Cooney. Remember, when people... This is how you know she does read her comments and she does read what people are saying, but she utilizes it for her own advantage to lash out. So I remember, because you guys know that I've been covering the Amber stuff, even doing like little questions that she won't answer, whatever. Bro, so a lot of you all were like, did she forget that Eugenia Cooney exists because she has, an eating disorder, and obviously, she's emaciated, and a lot of people have stopped supporting her. I myself...
Did anybody else just notice that? Like, Amber has no comments on the 2 videos that Callie played. So that means her comments are turned off. So now you're not wanting backlash on TikTok. You just want views and clicks and stuff. So if that's what Amber is going for, you just want views and clicks and to be monetized from, the creator standpoint, maybe TikTok would be a better avenue for you because it would be less work for you. I mean, 3 minutes worth of content, or, you dancing, or, like the one video of you tossing a Cheeto Puff into your mouth, that would gain you the viewership and the money that you want if the TikTok creator fund is still like available. I don't know. I'm not a TikTok creator. I don't know anybody that is, but maybe that would be a better avenue for Amber rather than, going on YouTube and posting a 15-minute video and getting a bunch of dislikes and only having like 40-something thousand views. I mean, her viewership has been down exponentially since her and Becky broke up. Like, ever since the live stream era, viewership has been down for her, and that's not that it's an undeniable fact. Her stuff hasn't gotten over, I want to say 90K, because I believe there's a couple videos on there that have gotten her like 80 and 87K. So there's no videos on there that have gotten her over 90K in a long time, like in a year or so. So I mean, that one video that she posted, you can scroll back a little bit and pause it and look. She's got 400 and some odd K worth of, likes on her videos. Maybe YouTube is not the place for you anymore. Maybe YouTube is not the platform that you want, because she refuses to turn off commenting on her videos. She doesn't like the comments that are being posted on her videos. And she doesn't really want to put in any effort into her videos to try and, we're not even getting introductions from her anymore. There's no, like in the very beginning, there's no like Amberlynn read and like the music and stuff like that, like she was doing. And honest to God, I think, in my opinion, she's trying to start drama with reaction channels getting into October and November. So she's trying to start up something now because November and December are like the highest earning months on YouTube. And she's already been in Zachary Michael's DMs saying, hey, react to this, react to that. But reaction channels are the problem. Reaction channels produce a toxic environment and a toxic viewership for her. So why are you reaching out to other content creators who you said that they perpetuate a negative audience for you? Why are you reaching out to these people to react to your videos? Like, that makes no sense. It's like my child saying, look, Mom, I'm going to touch the stove. And I tell my child, don't touch the stove. You're going to get burnt. And my child's like, oh, well, like, no, you don't get to sit here and ask people for reaction and then be like, oh, well, I burnt myself on the stove. Yeah, you burnt yourself on the stove. We told you were going to burn yourself on the stove if you touched it. Well, I told you I was going to do it. Yeah, you told us you were going to do it and we told you not to. You didn't listen. It's funny how badly she wants attention, and it doesn't matter if it's positive or negative attention. But then she cries about the negative attention, and she even says in her video, well, y'all do this and that when I'm on track and this and that, and y'all make positive comments. But when I backtrack, I get negative comments. Well, yeah, nobody wants to see you do badly. Is that such a strange concept that we as humans do not want to see you end up in a bad place? Is it not clicking in your head? Jen was what, like 40 something, and she's gone. Life by Jen, she's gone. She's passed on, and it is so incredibly sad to see. When she said she got sent home from the hospital for like her diabetes and stuff like that, and she was having difficulty, like, I knew when Callie first did a reaction of Jen being at home and stuff, and how much bigger Jen seemed in her videos, and she was lying down and stuff like that. I said in my heart of hearts, she's not going to be here for very long if something doesn't change, if there's not a significant drastic change. And Jen's no longer here. And, like, that really sucks. Jen may have had her issues, and, like her little bit of controversial stuff with like the whole, I think there was like a keychain thing that she was trying to get people to donate to and stuff like that. That is, an error on her part. And, otherwise, I don't know of anything grandiose that Jen has done to deserve the negative comments and the negative talking about her. Like, I'm on a couple different groups for Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn, and everybody posted about Jen's passing, and everybody was so upset. Everybody was like, I'm so sad by her passing. I personally said, I hope whatever demons that she had, that, she's at peace now and they are no longer hurting her, because when people are food addicts or, they have addictions to other things, it's very difficult. It is. It's very difficult. And to sit here and know that she lost her battle is very disheartening for me. And it came as a shock for a lot of people on the platforms that I am on. And I don't think anybody that I saw personally had any ill wishes or, was like, oh, she got what she deserved. Nothing like that. Everybody was so very sorry. And anybody that watches Jen, the family and friends of Jen, I am so sorry that you lost someone that was so close to you and, in my opinion, seemed like a very warm, kind-hearted human, and was very she seemed just like a warm light for people. And I can't say the same about Foodie Beauty. I can't say the same about Amber, because they have said and done things that are, to me, horrendous and unforgivable. Foodie Beauty's Cuban bees and all of that. I'm not even going to go into detail because I have a very small channel. I don't want to get thrown off of YouTube, but her Cuba bees talking about, people who are from other countries and stuff like that was absolutely horrendous. That was awful. That was just absolutely abhorrent behavior. And then Amber sitting there saying, oh, go to Chantal, she's amazing. I'm sorry, but if you're going to align yourself with people like that, and then on top of that, go into other reaction channels, like I've seen her go into Monty's channel. I didn't even know until another YouTube creator brought it up. She was in French Fried Girls thing. Amber's been in several different reaction channels, comments and stuff like that in their live streams. So for Amber to sit there and be like, oh, well, I'm not that bad. Girl, you're not that bad, but you're on the right track.
And speak about Eugenia in my reaction and how I have unfollowed and muted her because I can't. I'm not watching that. I'm not seeing that, okay? Because I've liked Eugenia over the years. I have no need to I have made videos of concern on Eugenia, many of which are actually demonetized because why? When you're genuinely concerned or when some tragedy or some mess happens, you don't ever monetize that. You can voice your opinions. Everybody has their right to voice how they feel on things. But to my knowledge, and just as long as I've been on YouTube, when it comes to very serious situations or levels of concern or unfortunately even loss, you just don't put no ads on it and you just, keep it pushing, okay? But I pulled my support for Eugenia because I liked her, and then I saw the whole thing with Jacqueline Glenn, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to just pull away because, to be honest, I don't get the good vibes, and I don't like it when I don't get the good vibes, So even I pulled away. However, I have seen the horrendous hate that Eugenia has gotten, and I don't agree with that. I don't support that. Just like how I've said with Amber, I've seen the horrendous hate that she gets. I don't support that, and I don't agree
Correct.
with that. What I absolutely cannot stand is the fact that so many people in Amber's comments, in Amber's audience over the years have called attention to the fact. It is not the fact that Amberlynn is super morbidly obese. It is not even the fact that she has.
Okay, so I'm reading this comment right here. It says, ALR complains her experiences get invalidated. Also, ALR invalidates someone's whole disability because she is a microphone expert. You don't get to sit here and invalidate somebody else's disability while also claiming that people are invalidating your own disability. Like, you don't get to sit here and be like, my stuff is the only stuff that matters. Like, I personally, I was involved in I'll call it a domestic incident because I don't want to say what it actually is. I actually should probably post the link somewhere or the video that has me in it of the news story that covered the reason why I am filing for disability. Let's just say I have 2 injuries, one to my lower back and another one to my leg, from someone who thought it would be a good idea to come into our home and steal from us. And this was a family friend. And then they came back and they decided to use violence to solve said dispute when we said, hey, you need to return this stuff. So if you can put two and two together and draw a conclusion from that, that I have two metal projectiles in my body from this, that's all I really want to say, because I don't want to use like buzzwords and stuff and get my video taken down. But I have one in my lower back and I have another in my leg, which makes it very difficult for me to walk long distances or stand for an extended period of time. Amber has the ability to lose this weight and be able to have a relatively normal life. Now, she's going to suffer with lymphedema for the rest of her life, because lymphedema is the swelling of the lymph nodes and not able to drain the fluids from those lymph nodes. And, it's difficult to try and get that, taken care of. But the fact is that my objects that are in my body that are causing me this pain and this discomfort are not able to be removed because of where they are. I have said this a million times that, I'm in pain, my back hurts, I don't feel well, I'm hurting. And other people in my family, which I'm going to jump back like 2 seconds. I was also diagnosed with PTSD because of this incident and other things that have happened to me in my life. But about 3 to 6 months after this incident with the domestic thing and all that, I was sitting at a restaurant with family members of mine, and I told them that I had filed for disability. And one of my family members piped up and said, well, you weren't in battle, you don't have PTSD. And I was like, you can get PTSD from more than just like going to war and, fighting overseas or whatever. You can have PTSD from just about anything. You can have PTSD from, being essayed. And if you know what essay is, then, you already know. But I mean, to be so black and white and narrow-minded in your thinking that somebody can't go through an experience because it's not what you define as your experience is very small-minded. It's very much black and white thinking. And, I've had other family members sit there and say, oh, well, my back hurts too. Yours can't be as bad. Well, yours can be relieved. You know what I mean? You can put lotions on it. You can, not lotions, but you know what I mean? Like the icy hot and stuff. You can take a hot bath and, it'll relax you and stuff like that. Mine never goes away. It never goes away. And for Amber to be so small-minded, in my opinion, to sit here and be like, oh, well, he's supposed to be blind, talking about Stevie Wonder and being able to like catch the microphone and stuff. There are people that are blind that have some light perception. There are blind people that have no light perception. There are people that, that have cataracts and stuff due to their blindness, and there are other people that don't. Like, it is not black and white thinking. There are people who are deaf. There are people who have absolutely no hearing whatsoever. There are people who have a percentage of hearing but are still technically deaf, because the percentage is too low to consider them like fully hearing. There are people that have lost hearing, that have hearing loss due to, whatever. There are people that have cochlear implants who are able to hear, but as soon as they take off those cochlears, they're deaf. They cannot hear anything. So to sit here and have it either one way or another is a very small-minded, small way of thinking. And it shows me personally that she does not have enough life experience at 31, about to be 32. I am about to be 31. It does not show me that she has enough life experience and being around other people and just being around people from different backgrounds, or knowing people that know people that know people and stuff, it's very small-minded, in my opinion, her way of thinking.
As an eating disorder, it's the fact that she does not do anything to get herself treated better. Okay? Period. Okay? I get so tired of Amber trying, like, this past video, she victimized herself the entire video, pretty much.
Yes.
And she was pulling reasons to victimize herself. And this TikTok situation is a prime example. And if I hadn't caught it, there's probably other things in her video, to be honest, from my reaction that I probably did not catch. And guess what? If I catch him and I feel like I need to make a rant like this, I will. Because this is, it's literally, like, it's infuriating. Okay, it's not very benefiting. All right, I cannot believe this woman pretty much pulled up a fake search. Okay, pulled up a whole fake search on herself. Yes, people use the hashtag Amberlynn Reid on TikTok like how they use the hashtag everywhere goddamn else. I have used the hashtag Amberlynn Reid on Twitter before. I have used the Amberlynn Reid hashtag. I might have even hashtagged her on Insta before when I've called her out for some things. Who knows? And obviously I've used it in my videos. So of course it's going to trend on other platforms of social media. Does this make her a victim? No. Okay.
So to end this video, because it's getting a little bit longer than I intended, I wanted to show everybody this. It says, we need to dispel the myth that empathy is walking in someone else's shoes. Rather than walking in your shoes, I need to learn how to listen to the story you tell about what it's like in your shoes and believe you even when it doesn't match my experiences. So that ties back into the whole, me personally feeling the way I feel, going through the experiences that I experienced, and being invalidated by saying, well, you haven't been to war, you haven't been in battle, you're not disabled, you're not this, you're not that, because it doesn't match your experience. That's being invalidated, that's being belittled, that's being diminished. Like, just because my experience is different than your experience doesn't mean that my experience is not valid. So if you like this video, please like it. I appreciate you being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.